guys, my name's Amanda.
Samara.
Now we're in a rush. So we're gonna be continuing with this K-pop marathon. What are we watching, dear?
2NE1's last final song. Annyeong. Goodbye. I'm so sad. That's not what it's called. It's called Annyeong. Not I'm so sad. I'm so sad. She's sad too.
I don't have anything to say.
You don't? Okay. Well,
All the teaser pics were just fabulous, but
I don't want to cry during this.
I really
I'm not
don't
gonna
wanna
cry.
either.
I swear I'm not gonna cry. Swear you're not gonna cry. Are you crying already?
no.
Oh. The fact that there's subtitles makes it worse.
모든 게 영원하지는 않잖아. 겨울이 가면 봄은 다시 와 알잖아. 그니 가지마. 오늘이 지나가면 내일은 다를 것만 같아. 너 없이 살아갈 수 있을까? 우리 다시 만나는 그날까지 안녕 안녕. 우리 다시 만나는 먼 그날까지 안녕 안녕. Does anyone know? Does anyone know how it makes me feel? 우리 다시 만나는 그날까지 안녕 안녕. 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 잊지 마.
There she is.
터져 부서질 말들은 잊지 마. 왜 자꾸 마음을 놓지 마. 함께했던 약속들이 생각나. 눈이 흐른다. 잊지 마. 가끔 힘이 들더라도 괜찮아. 기대고 싶을 때는 찾아와 날. 영원히 함께 있어줄 수
We'll harp on
없지만
some more stuff in the future. Her voice is so good.
잊으려. 오늘이 지나가면 내일은 다를 것만 같아. 너 없이 살아갈 수 있을까? 우리 다시 만나는 그날까지 안녕 안녕. 우리 다시 만나는 그날까지 안녕 안녕. Does anyone know? Does anyone know how it makes me feel? 우리 다시 만나는 그날까지 안녕 안녕. 우리 다시 만나는 그날까지 안녕 안녕. 우리 다시 만나는
I was hoping they would have that.
안녕 안녕. No. 안녕. 안녕.
Was that it?
What?
That was it? No, it's not. What the frick?
I'm so sad right now.
I'm so
emotional.
PO'd right now.
I really wanted Minzy to be in it. I know
I
that she
am
left
so
the group
mad.
like a while before this,
I know.
but she was still a big part of 2NE1. I mean, she was in the
I
group.
mean, she had just left the group. It's not like she left the group like 5 years ago. She just left the group.
This whole thing still gets me so, like, frustrated because YG did them so dirty. I just can't even believe that it's, like, they're not a group anymore. Kind of almost would rather that they would have stayed a group, just been on hiatus, just forever. I don't know, something about them disbanding makes it so, like, final and permanent and, like, no chance of anything ever happening again.
It's like this group is just, it's literally like, they were like the gateway group for K-pop for such a long time. Like, and it's ridiculous how it all ended. And at least they had enough sense to do a goodbye song, but at the same time, it's still shady.
Yeah.
It's still messy, and it's still like really hurtful kind of towards the fans. I don't care if YG wanted Minzy or not in the group. I don't give a crap. Like, she should have been in that MV. She should have been in that song at least. Even if she wasn't singing or anything, she still should have been there. And I feel like it's such a low blow to Minzy, at least, not to invite her back for this one final video.
Yeah.
I mean,
But she was the only one that wasn't invited back.
It's like...
Or maybe she was and she just, like, turned it down. I don't know.
And it's like, Minzy was just... She is a freaking triple threat, you know what I mean?
Minzy was my bias. So it, like, makes me so sad.
I mean, she had a spectacular voice. She's a great dancer. She's so gorgeous. She just has a good, like, she's just a good person.
Yeah.
And then, you know, all this shade gets tossed at her because, you know, she wants to be in the spotlight for once. Is that such a bad thing? And it's, like, really ticking me off because, you know, then YG decided to push for Blackpink to come out. No shade towards Blackpink. It's not their fault. But YG, we love Blackpink. But YG really was trying to
do groups.
like, he was trying to cover up the fact that he had screwed up with 2NE1. He's like, oh no, 2NE1, they're disbanding, yeah, but I got a new girl group coming out, by the way. Like, that's shade, you know what I mean?
I think that he doesn't know how to handle as many groups as he has.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why he's just letting them all kind of fall apart.
Mm-hmm.
Because he, like, even before Blackpink came out, he would only focus on, like, one group at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it wasn't, like, all of the groups were having, like, consistent comebacks or anything. Like, they take hiatuses for years.
Mm-hmm.
Years. And even then, like, sometimes the comebacks are, like, messy and still shady and, like, or it gets postponed, or,
Mm-hmm.
like, something happens. Like, I feel like he just doesn't know how to do groups.
And what makes me really frustrated is, like, he can see that a group is falling apart or falling behind, yet he does nothing to help them bounce back. Like, there should have been at least one more comeback with 2NE1 as a whole. There should have been at least one
There
more.
was supposed to be a comeback.
There was supposed to be.
Not this goodbye
And,
song. It was
like-
supposed to be, like, a full comeback.
And if you think about it, he does Big Bang Dirty too, if you think about it. Because, like, 2012 was, like, the biggest year ever. And then what happened? They kind of didn't really do anything as a group for about almost 3 years. For 3 years, they didn't do anything until 2015. And then last year, they came out with 2 songs at the end of the year. So, like, what is... I get it, he's focusing on Blackpink, that's cool and everything, but at the same time, you gotta wonder, like, how all these other groups are being so successful, and your groups are successful, yeah, but they're gonna fall behind because they're not doing as many comebacks. And you know what? His gold mines, Big Bang and 2NE1, they're gone. They're done because Big Bang's going to the army and 2NE1's disbanded. So what do you have left?
And now, I feel like he knows this, and, like, since Blackpink came out, he's, like, been pushing the comebacks. Like, they just debuted and they've already had 2 comebacks.
Mm-hmm. And there's gonna be a 3rd one
Yeah.
shortly.
So, I feel like he's, like, under all this pressure and he's gonna take it out on Blackpink. And I feel like that's gonna, like, I'm not gonna say that they're gonna like disband or that they're gonna like turn out really bad or something, but I feel like
They'll leave the company.
further down the line, I can see Blackpink kind of like falling apart because now all the pressure is on them. Because they're his only. I mean, I don't really know much about like the groups that are signed under YG, but I know that like aren't they like the only girl group now? And that's a lot of pressure to be the only girl group under a major company. But
He
even like
has.
the groups that he's not trying to promote them. He's not trying to give them comebacks. He's not trying to do anything with them. Like iKON they debuted like 2 years ago, and they've had comebacks, yes, but then they kind of like fell off the face of the earth. Same with Winter. I mean, they've been around for a while, but he hasn't promoted them. I don't know anything about Winter.
Mm-mm.
Because like when 2NE1 and Big Bang were like, when they were like at their prime, that's all you saw was like anything about 2NE1 or Big Bang. And even now, like Big Bang is so popular that like they're everywhere. But at the same time, it's not because he promoted them that way. It's because their fans are like promoting them themselves.
Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta be honest, like, a lot of idols even admit this, that they would not, like, all the hype and everything, it's not because of how their company promotes them, it's because the fans do the promoting for them, and they go to all the freaking showcases, they hand out flyers, they do stuff, they make merch, all that good stuff, all those fans do that.
Yeah.
For them, because they think that they deserve to have more publicity, more favoritism with other people, and and they're right. They work so hard, and to think that they only get a comeback every 2 years, every 3 years, every 4 years.
Yeah.
The last good comeback that 2NE1 had before this was 3 years ago. Like, why is that a thing? And then he decided just to promote CL. Like, come on,
even
man.
that like fell through because
Lifted was not as big of a hit as everyone thinks it was. It was not. I'm sorry.
but like she was supposed to make this huge like US debut
And
with her English music, and she literally had like was it a whole album or was it just the one song?
I
Is it a
think
single?
it was an album, but
Like I haven't heard anything about that since it happened.
like I
And
can't.
she hasn't done anything else since that happened.
Mm-mm.
And that was a while ago.
Mhm. He also does have Psy.
The side does his own stuff.
Psy doesn't really need YG. Psy is YG. Like, he's just.
Psy can make his own company, to be
Seriously,
honest. He's
if
like,
he really wanted to.
I don't know.
But it's like, so, and that's like where the whole thing where, you see artists starting to come up with their own companies and things like that because they're sick and tired of all the crap with having to do with the company, doing these schedules and not making any pounds. I feel like a good company that does a lot of good promoting is JYP. I feel like they do good promotions.
Yeah.
I feel like they're pretty much on top of it. SM, they're hit or miss. I feel like they're like
They don't
but
promote FX at all.
They don't. Not anymore.
At all.
Not really anymore. They haven't come back since 2015, guys. Like, what the frick? And Luna only did one single or an album, I think. Was it mini album? I'm not sure. But she had Free Somebody, and then that was it. And they do some stuff on SM Station, but that shouldn't be enough. That's not carrying the
I
group,
feel
that's
like
carrying
a lot
one
of the
person.
smaller groups or smaller companies are starting to now like take over the bigger ones.
Mhm.
Because like the smaller companies like Big Hit and Pledis and like
Jellyfish.
Starship,
Jellyfish.
yeah, they're starting to promote their groups so much better than the big three that are supposed to be like the top companies you could possibly join, and yet
Mhm.
what are their groups doing
Mhm.
ever? Like,
I feel like, but JYP I feel like has been keeping up pretty good.
yes, but he
other than that-
he lets his groups go too,
Yeah.
because Wonder Girls just fell apart.
And Miss A.
And they've been a part of JYP forever, like
Mhm.
since way before I got into K-pop. But like
Yeah.
they were what got me into K-pop.
Yeah. It's just depressing, the whole cycle of it. Like, it's in K-pop. It's either you see, oh my gosh, this gigantic victory where someone has been in a company for so long, or they, like Shinhwa. If you guys know anything about Shinhwa, They are they are a classic K-pop group. They've been around for about almost 20 years. And they're still together. All 6 members are still together and they still promote music. I don't know if they've come anything with anything recently, but they saw the SM wasn't doing what they wanted, and then they transferred to another company, and that company wasn't doing what they wanted either. So they're like, you know what, screw it. We're gonna make our own company, and now they make music on their own. And that's what you gotta do. Same thing with J Park. If you think about it, J Park was a part of JYP, and JYP did him dirty. And he was like, you know what, I'm sick and tired of this crap. I'm not gonna deal with this.
And you see how big
promotion.
AOMG is now.
They're gonna do another tour, guys. Like, this is ridiculous. AOMG, and it's not
They
even
do so
all
much.
Korean.
J Park does too much.
And they're not even all Korean. It's such a diverse, like, group. It's like JYP. It's like when you hear about a company starting out of a garage, and it's all your closest friends, except you're just, like, becoming millionaires and everything. And it's, like, the most unreal thing ever. That's what AOMG is. That's why I have so much respect for J Park and all that he does. I know he does sometimes he does really dirty music, but I don't give a crap. It's good stuff, and you know what? He knows what he's doing. He knows how to produce his music. He knows how to write lyrics, and he's pretty damn good looking, damn it. But anyway, wow, we went really far.
We got really, really emotional about this.
I'm just pissed off, honestly. I can't stand it. But the song was good. I like the song a lot. Almost teared up and cried a little bit when I saw Minzy.
Yeah.
From Falling in Love. That song's still my
that's
jam.
like my favorite song.
My favorite song by them is what's it called? It's like oh my god, what is it called? Gotta Be You. That song is my favorite. My favorite song by them is Gotta Be You. I just love the vocals and everything like that. But that's how we feel. Would you like anything to add, my dear?
No.
Alright, I'm gonna end this video because it's half an hour. Actually, it's not that long. It's not as long as I
20
thought.
minutes.
So, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Like, favorite, and share with your friends and family. Make sure you leave us any comments, questions, and suggestions down below. We will get back to you and we'll let you know what happens in the future. So, stay tuned for the next video. Bye!